Mr. Kitty's house. Picture you're just chilling in a bedroom and then you see this in the doorway. This is Mr. Kitty. And although he looks terrifying, he's actually a friendly, safe, and non-hostile entity in the back rooms. Mr. Kitty takes the form of a dark humanoid creature which is extremely tall and has no hands and no feet. Instead, he just has nubs. He has no features at all. He's just a blank slate. The inside of Mr. Kitty's house consists of cute items pictured here, and all of the interior is white and pink. Mr. Kitty's house is also known as level 974 of the back rooms. There consists of 2 bedrooms, a kitchen, a dining room, and a living room, and 2 bathrooms. Mr. Kitty's house is known to be one of the safest levels in the back rooms, so if you get here, it's advised to stay for as long as you can. In order to exit this level, you have to hand Mr. Kitty something cute, like these items here. You'll fall asleep and wake up in another safe level, and he will keep the item.
Happy New Year. This is a true dark web story, part 4. Paul, a 19-year-old from Germany. Paul is a heavy weed smoker. He's done research on all types of drugs. He likes to experience new things. He tends to stay away from addictive drugs and uses other ones for spiritual purposes. Paul is also always on one of the deep web chats almost every night. And he has anonymous friends that are regulars on that same chat. A new user joined this chat room for the first time. Some people greeted him, some were making fun of his username, and some were very sketched out. This anonymous user sent a Tor link without describing what the website is about. After he sent the link, he just left the chat room. Paul was the only one curious about that link. He opens the link and it takes him to a website that introduces a new psychedelic drug that comes in forms of pills. As he reads more about this drug, he scrolls down and reads the offer. Your first order is on the house. We know you'll come back for more. He was mind blown that there was a free trial for this drug. He checks out his free package, puts a fake name and a fake address somewhere near his house in his city. Paul just didn't want to be traced. 4 days later, on a Saturday evening, someone knocks Paul's house door. He opens the door and sees only a box on the porch. There was a note on the box that says, "Dear Paul, we wanted to offer the best service and deliver it to your home ourselves." At this point, Paul knew this was very serious. He started panicking after finding out they know his real name and they have his real address. He runs to his PC, finding that link that was shared in that chat room that day by the anonymous user doesn't work anymore. Beneath the box, there was a local number, and under it says, "WhatsApp to order more." Paul felt like this was a setup. He burned all the pills, and he never opened any random links from any deep web chat room.
Selfies that were taken right before death, Part 1. In 2014, Oscar Reyes participated in the Selfie Olympics and took a photo of himself hanging from his bathroom door. A few seconds later, he slipped and fell, hitting his head on the toilet and dying from severe blood loss. Andrew Macaulay attempted to be the first man to kayak from Australia to New Zealand. He took this selfie and texted his family that he would be home soon, but drowned just 30 miles away from the finish line. In 2011, 3 teens in Utah took this selfie together on the train tracks. It appears to be a happy, ordinary photo, but the glare on the right side of the screen is from the train that runs into them just a few seconds later.
Jessica Hermiston snapped a shot of this bizarre creature she claimed was following her around in Ohio while on a hike with her fiance at the time. She has no idea what it was, but claims that it acted aggressive and whooped at her and her fiance several times. She was able to snap this as it was moving in between the trees. What do you think it was? Like and follow for more.
Scary moments of people being followed home. This woman was returning home with her dog, when suddenly, this woman was returning home with her baby, but she wasn't alone.
This is why death row prisoners get a last meal. Okay, so we all definitely wondered why people on death row have a final meal. It's like all these people who commit gruesome crimes get rewarded with a final meal. Most people think it's an act of kindness because of the gruesome death that awaits them, whether it be lethal injection or the electrical chair. But the actual reason might blow your mind. This so-called tradition actually started in ancient Greece, where they believed you actually had to feed these criminals, or else they would come back to haunt you as a mean and vengeful hungry ghost. This is actually insane, and I bet all of you never knew this.
Creepy Dashcam Footage PT.3.
Cartel. See that?
Yo, what's up? Here's some scary facts about our world that you probably didn't want to know, part 35. The youngest girl to ever give birth was only 5 years old. What I want to know is who did it and why. There is a biological weapon that contains a virus, and if it is released, it could kill the entire human population. According to a theory known as the Troxler effect, if you spend too much time looking into a mirror, you may end up seeing a monster or a different distorted version of yourself. And lastly, this 46-year-old man tracked down, throttled, and choked a 13-year-old to death because he was killing him too many times in Call of Duty. These facts, along with so many others, just go to show how crazy our world is.
Disturbing things that you should never look up on Google. Part 2. Bianca Devins was a 17-year-old from New York known for posting e-girl content to her Instagram. In April 2019, one of her followers, 21-year-old Brandon Clark, DM'd her, sparking a romantic relationship between the two. A few months later, Bianca, Brandon, and another friend of theirs named Alex attended a concert together in the Bronx. Sometime during the concert, Brandon caught Bianca kissing Alex, which led to an argument on the car ride home. Brandon eventually began assaulting her and slicing her neck with a knife that he'd hid under his seat. He then got into Bianca's phone and posted several gruesome images of her corpse to her Instagram story and released a video of the murder as well. He then posted the following picture to her page, hinting that he was going to take his own life. However, police were notified before he could do so, and Brandon was taken into custody and sentenced to life in prison for the murder of Bianca Devins.
Disturbing facts that may ruin your day. You are the oldest that you have ever been and the youngest that you will ever be. Your bed absorbs 26 gallons of your sweat every year. There are 15 dead people for every one person alive. Science can't measure exactly how strong a gorilla is, so there's no sure way on how to contain them. The gorilla enclosures at zoos are just based on trust. Every 18 minutes, someone in the United States has a brain aneurysm that ruptures. Vampire moths are real and can feed on the blood of humans. A jar of peanut butter contains 10 or more rodent hairs and can contain up to hundreds of insect fragments. Big Bird almost joined NASA's Challenger mission to help kids become more interested in space. Millions of kids would have watched Big Bird and the Challenger space shuttle explode on live television. Follow for more.
Thanks for watching the video. Remember to hit the subscribe button and drop a like or comment. And always remember, stay sane.